In this video, we are taking a detailed look at the STM Goods Myth Backpack 18 liter. Check out packhacker.com for more information, link in the description below. So we actually just got this in. We have not gotten to test it yet, but we just wanted to run through some of the features and stuff just to give you a quick look at it. So starting on the outside, the material is DWR coated, so it is going to be a little bit water resistant, especially on the outside and the bottom here. It's kind of like a more rubbery feel. And then you also have the reverse coil water resistant zippers here. So this should do pretty well if you're commuting and you get stuck in the rain for a little bit. Shouldn't be any big problem there. The material, look-wise, it's a little bit interesting. You know, you got this kind of heathered pattern here of, you know, gray, black, white sort of thing. We personally like it, but, you know, may not be for everybody. And then you got a metal STM Good logo here. So that's actually pretty solid there. We like the look, but just a little worried if that catches on something. It is just like a metal edge there. You know, probably nothing too much to worry about there, but just something worth noting. And then we also have a more traditional patch style logo on the back here. Again, just cool little subtle logo, less to worry about with that one. Also, just one thing on the zippers we've kind of noticed, they're almost like a plasticky type material here. And so the issue with that is if these get bent, they're likely to stay that way. So over time, with these plastic style zipper pulls, these might break off at some point. Moving on to the harness system here, you have this yoke style attachment point where it attaches all the way across, so that helps distribute the weight a little bit better across your shoulders. This is, you know, an 18 liter bag, so it's never going to be too heavy. So the harness system does its job well enough for this size bag. You got some pretty thick padding. It's not the highest quality padding we've ever seen. It's kind of got that crunchiness to it, if you can hear that. But again, for just this amount of bag, that should be great plenty. And then same thing, real thick on the bottom here too. We have a sternum strap, nothing too fancy here. I believe it's a Woojin, Woojin buckle. That'll just adjust there, and you can slide it. It's got the rail system, so you have really lots of customizability there versus when you just have a few different attachment points. So you can get it exactly where you'd like. And then, yeah, we have Woojin strap adjusters here. Glide easily enough. No strap keepers or anything here, so if you do have to wear this tight, you're gonna just have a lot of extra at the end. And lastly, I don't know if you'd call it part of the harness system really, but you have this waterproof feeling strap on top here, just a little handle, you know, if you need to hang up the bag. It's a little grippy, no padding at all, but again, it's not going to be that heavy, so that should be fine there. Now, pockets, we'll start with this top quick grab pocket here. So you have this sort of faux fleece lined here. They say this is great for sunglasses, which, you know, we'd agree with. So sunglasses, phones, anything more fragile or breakable or might get scratched, you can put in here. And then in the front pocket, we kind of have a little bit bigger quick grab situation going here. Woojin key clip in here. Nothing fancy, just a little bit of plastic. So we do typically like when those are metal, but you know, that should do just fine. So this goes all the way to the bottom of the bag here. So you can fit quite a bit of stuff. However, if it gets too bulky, it's going to start pushing into the main compartment. So this is probably best for smaller, flatter items, again, like keys. We also like that the key clip is not in the quick grab pocket. A lot of companies do that, and then your keys can scratch your more delicate items like your sunglasses or your phone. Now getting into the main compartment here, a lot going on in here. So it opens up pretty wide. The zipper goes all the way down the sides here to the bottom. You got this gusseting in the side to keep it from opening fully clamshell. It can almost stand up. Yeah, there you go. It can stand up by itself while open, so that's cool, while you're packing it out. And as you can see, there's just a ton of organization in here. So if you're somebody that likes to organize your stuff in tech pouches, this probably isn't going to be for you. On the top here, we have a little cord wrap built in. This is on their marketing material, great for headphones. So you can just have your headphones quick access there, throw them back in when you're not using them, and it'll keep them from getting all tangled up, and it'll just kind of fit back there. And as you can see, here's the bottom side of that quick grab pocket. So the more you fill that out, the more that'll also cut into the main compartment of the bag here. Moving down, we have a zippered pocket, pretty small here. This is also kind of hard to get into while it's open. The bag is bending up here, so it's kind of folding that compartment in half. So it really needs to be straight up and down if you're going to load that up a lot. You also have above this a little cord pass through here. Sorry, see if I can get it. Cord pass through, so you can put a charger in this pocket and run it to the front, where if you have your phone or something in there, you can charge it without having it in that pocket. Now, alternatively, if you have a tablet or something like that to charge in this side, you can keep the charger in this pocket. This is really where they have designated the charger pocket, and you can run a cord, and these little orange clips here will actually hold the cord so you can run it. So instead of going across the middle of your bag, you can have it go down to the bottom and then up this side to whatever you need to charge up here. But anyway, so back to the organization. So you got the charger pocket, and then a equal sized pocket on this side, just for whatever you need to toss in there. And then you have the main back laptop, organization panel here. It is floating, and there's a ton of padding on the bottom here. You can see it stops, well before the bottom of the bag. So we can always appreciate that, just protecting your laptop, probably the most expensive item you are carrying at any given time, protecting that the most from drops and getting banged around or anything like that. And also, there is pretty thick padding on the sides here. So not only are you protected from the bottom, you also have a little protection from bumping it sideways as well. So on the back, you have the laptop sleeve here. Plenty of little faux fleece material here. Keep your laptop from getting scratched or anything. And then underneath that, you have a little bit deeper pocket. This fits a tablet. Again, so you can charge it if you run this cord, run it through there. And then you just have, basically, the pockets just keep getting smaller as you go down here. So you have a little bit less depth on this one. Great size for a notebook or something like that. In the front here, you got an actual little bit deeper one. All these pockets are pretty slim, so you're not going to be able to fit too much in there. But this one has a little bit more depth, so this would be a great size for like a mouse or smaller foldable pair of headphones or something like that. And then on this side, it's kind of back to more of the flat style. If you want to throw a wallet or something in here. And then in front, you have two little pencil, stylus pockets. And then on the other side, just like a 4-finger wide, little smaller pocket. And then in the front, they kind of advertise this as an AirPods pocket. But just for anything smaller, it is a little bit bigger, so I would have a little bit of concern that if you put your AirPods in there and you set your bag down, there's nothing keeping them in there. But we haven't tried it yet, so we can't say for sure. But overall, the bag, you can feel it's very like stiff and crunchy in a lot of different areas. So we'll see how it breaks in. I mean, like all over. The front material is a little like that. And then down here, you have these are pretty stiff. So hopefully, if we start using this bag, some of the stiffer spots will break in to make it a little more comfortable. But for now, it is a little bit stiff. So there you have it. That was our quick look at the STM Goods Myth 18-liter backpack. Check out packhacker.com for more information and best buying options. Link down below. We'll see you in the next video.